That's a weird but insane way to start this video. No spoilers. Let me tell you what's going on, and then I'll explain everything. What's up, guys? Old Man Knees here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Welcome on in. Let me know all of your questions in the comments below. And while you're there, I would love some anime recommendations. I've been really enjoying Solo Leveling and Jujutsu Kaisen, but I'm almost finished with both of those. So if you have an anime suggestion, I'd love to hear it. Our free gear removal started today randomly. So just utilize that. I think this is the perfect timing for me, and I'm super excited about it. So let me head over to the portal here and I'll explain what we're doing today. As you can see, I only have 3 primal shards, and that does not mean that I got insanely lucky. I pulled the rest of my shards yesterday. I saved 3 here for this morning in my dailies and whatnot, but I would like to pull those for you, but we'll get back to that after I explain what happened. So basically, the program that all of us use, OBS, deleted my microphone yesterday, and so I have no sound on all of the sweet shards with my new mythical champion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put some music behind that. I'll cut it down to only the important parts, and then you can see what happened. It was a pretty lucky shard pull event. Then I'll come back over here. We'll pull these 3 this morning, and we'll jump into the rest of the information that you're going to see after you figure out who it is that I got this morning. So let's go ahead and jump over into that clip, and then I'll see you right back here in another minute. Oh yeah, baby. So that's right. I was able to get Geral on the account, and if you know me, you know that she's one of my most wanted champions in the entire game. It's between her and Androck, who I wanted the most out of the mythical champions, and I was able to get her. Right now, I have her in Slayer gear, and then just an offset piece of gloves that's pretty good. And I've been testing her out. I'm super excited to share this with you. We'll go over all of that in a minute. And for now, I want to see if we get, if we just get lucky. That would be pretty crazy if we get lucky here in the video. So I'm going to do that. And probably not, but you never know, okay? You never know. Maybe we'll get lucky a second time. It could definitely happen. But either way, then we'll jump back into Geral and what I love about her. I want to hear from you guys what your Geral teams are as we're failing here. Another Wyvern Bane. That's weird. That was the single pull at the beginning of the clip. And if you want to spend some money this weekend, like, Plarium is putting the primal shards at like the best rates I've ever seen them at. So that's on you whether you want to be spending or not. Okay, so let's talk about Geral. Okay, let's talk about her because she's flipping amazing, all right? I don't know of anybody who's using her in this first form, okay? Her first form is like a defensive support form, okay? And like, it's not that it's bad or anything, but it just not what you want to be doing, in my opinion. Like, her passive is sweet also with like the healing and stuff, but the problem is, if you take a look at these two forms, this first form is a HP, and she's got a solid HP. The second form is attack, and so you kind of have to choose what you're doing. Either you're going to be building her attack form, or you're going to be building her HP form, and I think just the attack form is the better way to go about it. She's very consistent. She only has 2 abilities. She has this really hard-hitting ability that ignores 30% of their defense, and damage increases by 10% for each buff on her. So she has a lot of boosts. Therefore, I went with Heaven's Cast, but I need to ask you guys what blessing would be best on her. Because are we going to get the most output out of this, or am I just overvaluing it? Okay, but either way, I have a 5-star blessing for her, which you should have seen the shock when I realized I had a 5-star blessing, but, you know, I'm not going to put the whole no sound video into this video, so that was part of it that I cut out. And then her A1 has an AoE and a 20% chance of repeating it. So her kit is really straightforward, but she does a lot of damage. And then we can put a lot of buffs in the team. You want to make sure you get increase attack in there. That's an important one. But like increase attack, increase crit damage. And obviously, because of that, she's going to pair really well with Lady Mikage, who I want to have on the team with her, but I've already used her for this week in Hydra, so I can't test that out, okay? But for now, I think that I got some pretty insane stats on her. She's got in her second form 8,400 attack, 360 crit damage. Like, I wasn't messing around with the gear, but DeGreer was telling me he runs her in Merciless, so that's why at the beginning of the video I was messing around with this new amulet. So what I want to do is just a comparison here and see what kind of stats that I can get in Merciless, and then we'll talk about a couple other things and move on. After a quick glance, I think my Merciless is not up to snuff, so I don't think I'm going to be able to use that for now. We only have this one real option here, and it's HP. It does have the quad crit damage, which is sick, but also at the same time, I don't think that's gonna cut it. I don't have really a lot of options here other than this. So I think we're going to stick with this build, and then we're going to try to come in here and just build the team around her. So let me show you what I was working with for now, and that's going to be over in Hydra. I'm sure you'll hear more about this from me. This is the team that I was working with right here. But I really want Mikage in there instead of Cardial, but then I don't have a cleanser. So, just give me some feedback. What is gonna be, like, helpful to you guys? Who should I pair her with? Should I have a more free-to-play friendly team instead of, like, all Void Legendaries? What's gonna help you guys, and also, what's gonna help me? So that'll do it for me here today. Good luck if you're still pulling. Thank you so much for hitting that like button and flooding the comments section with all your suggestions. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful day. If you're celebrating Easter, have a great time with your families and all of the things that you do to celebrate this holiday. Bye-bye. See you later.